In this class, we will be understanding address of operator and indirection operator in C programming language. So these two operators are very frequently used along with the pointer variables. So we will understand these two variables, these two operators in a very detailed way. So this is the kind of declaration that we had in our previous class, where a pointer variable has been declared, means a pointer variable has been created, but we haven't assigned anything into this pointer variable. We haven't assigned any address into this pointer variable. So we will understand how to assign an address onto the pointer variable. So I have taken these three lines of code. By using these three lines of code, we will be understanding the address of operator and also the indirection operator. So the first line of code, what is this first line of code states is A is a normal integer variable, and this A is having a value of 5. And let's assume that the compiler has assigned these four memory locations for the variable A, integer A. So what I mean to say is integer is having 4 bytes of space. If the integer is occupying 4 bytes of space, so those 4 bytes of space are allocated starting from 2048, 48, 49, 50, 51. These 4 spaces are allocated for the value stored in A, which is 5. So the binary equivalent of 5 is 101. Okay. So now I want to assign the address of A onto this pointer. So what it means is, in order to access the address of a variable, we have to use ampersand along with the variable name. So have we used this kind of ampersand in our previous videos or previous classes? Yes, we used it in the scanf. Whenever we use scanf, we are going to give the variable names along with this ampersand symbol. So what it means is, I want to scan the values into this particular memory location. So that is the reason why we have taken this address. So the address of operator, what we are going to get is, we will be getting the address of this variable. So ampersand A means I want the address of A. What is the address of A? The starting address of A. So out of these 4 addresses, we will be getting the starting address of a variable. So to get the starting address of a variable, we have an operator called address of operator. So I am using that ampersand A along with this address of operator. So along with the variable name A, I am getting the address of this variable A, and I am storing that address onto this P. What is this P? P is a pointer, means it is having an ability to store addresses. Okay. Now what about this int? So are you considering this address as an integer? No, don't consider like that. So don't consider these addresses as integers. So for understanding, we have used this as numbers which are similarly looking as of integers, but they are not. Addresses are not integers. Now what about this int? What about this int in the pointer declaration? So what it means is, we will understand this line of code as a sentence. So what this line of code as a sentence means is, pointer P. P is a pointer variable which is storing the address of a variable which is of type integer. So once again, P is a pointer. P is a pointer. With this declaration, we can say that P is a pointer which can store the address of another variable, address of a variable which is of type integer. So that this int is stating that this P, in this P, we can store the address of a variable of a integer variable type. So try to understand this. So that is what this declaration statement means. Okay. For example, so we will understand this also. I have declared a floating point variable and I named it as PTR. So what is that? So let's assume that ampersand F. So there is a variable by name F and it is a floating point variable. So what this declaration states is, PTR is a pointer which can store the address of a variable which is of type float. So that means, so that is the meaning of this declaration. Int is not used as the addressor looking like an integer, so that is not the case. So as the addresses are looking like an integers, so we are storing the addresses integers into this pointer. No, we are storing the address of a variable which are of type these types. If you give floating pointers means a floating. So this PTR, this pointer variable, has an ability to store the address of a floating point variable. So that is the meaning of this declaration. Now, what about this indirection operator, this star? This star, if it is used along in the declaration, if it is used, it is considered as asterisk. It is not considered as an indirection operator. Now, with this asterisk used along with the variable declaration, the compiler understands that this variable is a pointer. That's it, no more than that. Now, what about indirection operator is? So once again, so what about this indirection operator means is, if you want to access the value stored by a variable to which a pointer is pointing to. Once again, if I want to access the value stored in a variable to which the pointer is pointing to, so in order to get the access to that particular value of the variable to which this pointer is pointing to, we use this star p. Now in this printf statement, I am printing %d star p, means what I am trying to. So now what is the value stored in p? Now the value stored in p is 2048. Now what is the value stored in 2048? 2048 is the address of A. And what is the value stored in A? The value stored in A is 5. I want to get the value stored in A to which this pointer P is pointing to. Pointer P is pointing to this 2048. I want to get the value stored in that memory location. I want to go into this memory by using this pointer variable. So in that case, we have to use this star P. Star P, always try to understand that whenever we use star P within our program, other than this declaration, whenever we use star P, means we are entering into the memory. So the address to which this P is pointing to, in that memory location, what is the value that is being stored? So that is where, so that is the use of this indirection operator. Indirection operator used along with the pointer variable other than the declaration is to enter into the memory location to which this pointer P is pointing to. Pointer P is pointing to 2048. 2048 is having a value of 5. So this entire block of memory is having a value of 5. So to get the access of this 5 into the memory, we use this star P. So try to understand this. So this is about the point, this is about the concept of address of operator and indirection operators. So this video is part of our entire C programming course, and all in our channel you are going to get all the courses related to the computer science and engineering. All our courses are full courses and free courses. The link for the access to all our courses is provided in the description. Please click on the link and get the access to all our courses available on this channel. So that's it for this video. In the next class, we will be understanding a program related to these pointers that we have discussed so far. So that's it for this video. See you in the next class.